Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around. Absolutely beautiful day. Uh, Wanted to get out and do a little bit of plinking. Got a couple of really cool Beeman air rifles. Both of them are actually Beeman R7's. And I have two different vintages of them. This one we're taking a look at right here is actually per the serial number, dating it on Virow's website. It is a 1990 version, vintage, and we're going to compare it against my brand new one that I just purchased from Pyramid Air a couple of months ago as well. So both of these I have not had for very long. Here's the new one, the newest one, and they're very, very comparable as far as size goes. The only difference I really see is the barrel on the older one is about an inch longer for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but we're going to go ahead and just compare the two together. I'll make some comments as far as, which one I think is, has the better trigger and things like that as we're going through here. But I do have them both topped off with the exact same scope and mount to make things as equal as possible. I have been shooting this with these JSB Diablo lights. Seems to be shooting them pretty good. We're going to stick with those for now. The wind conditions it's a little breezy right now. The wind flag is actually standing off straight off to the right now. But it's not too bad, so we should be able to do all right. But this is the older one. We'll start off with that one because I haven't had this one as long. So we'll start off with this one. This is one I actually just did a trade deal with Derek from Derek's Adventures for. And he got a good deal, I got a good deal, and we're both happy. So let's go ahead and go right out to the gong, make sure we get our patinging out of the way. Pating! Got to start it off right. Right there, MR. But this is a really nice gun. Just, I've been out here a couple hours now. I got over here. Nobody was here. I got here, and as soon as I got here, some people showed up, and then some more people showed up, and those other people left. So I've been out here a couple hours playing around, but it was a lot of fun. The last group of folks were here. There was two adult men, but they had two teenage kids with them, and then two younger guys, and they really I helped them out. They were playing with my pellet guns, had them playing with my pellet guns. It was just a good time. They had actually a nice little CZ22, but the scope was way out of focus and way out of needed to be zeroed in. I actually I gave them one of my pellet guns to play with and took their CZ over here and got it dialed in for them really nice, and they were hitting right on the money after that. So, but I really like helping out like that. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do a group right on the Splatterburst. Did I actually load it? I don't remember. Let's go to 6 o'clock. All right, not bad, just a little high. So this is at 25 yards. I was pretty impressed. One little fella there couldn't have been more than 8 or 9 years old. He was cocking this R7 and shooting it like nobody's business. He was even ringing the gong with it out at 50 yards. So these are wad cutter profile JSBs. These were sent over by Mr. Chris, channel member Mr. Chris. All right, that is not a bad looking group for a little Springer. Once I'm done shooting this group, I'll grab the newer one and we'll switch off and do a group with that one, and then we'll just do some plinking. I think that one was a little flinch by me, actually hitting the target. All right, so now the newer one is, like I said, as far as length of pole goes and the length of the stock and the length of the air tube, they're all pretty much the same, but the barrel on the newer one is about an inch shorter, so little strange there. All right, so let's I'm not sure where this one's hitting. Let's go to, wow, kid's got my eyepiece all out of focus. Hopefully they didn't throw my point of aim off too bad. I can tell you right away that that older one has a much nicer trigger. What this one is not a horrible trigger. No, I haven't experienced a record trigger that was horrible. But going from that one to this one, I can just feel that one is just so much more smooth. Well, hole on hole is what we're looking for, so. And I really haven't done any big testing with these guys to see which one, you know, has which one likes what pellet or whatever, but wow. So this one, like I said, I just purchased this one from Pyramid Air, and I think I ran the serial number on it, and dates from last year, 2024. Hard to argue with those results. Ugh. Maybe I should cut an inch off that barrel. Just kidding. Wow. Wow. That is nice. As I'm saying that, though, I do notice that while I was shooting the older one, the wind was swirling, and right now the wind has completely died off. So I'm not saying that was what was causing it, but I'm sure it wasn't helping the other one at all. All right, let's run through our spinners, Mr. Chicken. I do love the old vintage guns, even if they're not the most accurate ones that you Nice little smack there. These guys don't have too much power, but they're really good for plinking. I was actually shooting the other one out at 115 yard plate, and I swear I was hitting it, but I could not hear any report coming back. I just don't know if it had enough oomph in the pellet to even make the plate ring. But if I was to shoot off one way or the other, I could see the pellet splashing in the dirt. But if I aim right down the middle, I was not seeing any dirt splash. It's like a really powdery dirt there that you can see the... Now the wind's kicking back up a little bit. Nice. All right. So I did I only brought out one plate. It's laying down, or it's down low there, but I shot it with, I did bring out a couple of 22s of my own, and I shot it with some standard velocity, and it almost punctured the plate. But then one of the young fellows shot it with their 22. I don't care that they did it, but they were shooting high velocity ammo, and it drilled a hole right through it with, like it was standing still, or like it wasn't even there. So my chunk of lead is still stuck in the plate, and I think it's actually kind of deadening the sound on it a little bit, but it's not ringing like it was before. All right, let's hit the bottom. The bottom's still ringing okay, but the top is where the lead's stuck in there, and I think the lead, all right, I'm gonna ring the gong with this one, and then we'll switch back over to the older one. Putting. All right. You take a break. You come back over. So as far as, do I want to try one more group with this one? Just to see if we can tighten her up a little bit. We got some time. Let's go right in the middle. Make sure oh, see that? The kids were messing with my scopes, and which I don't care, but the parallax is way off, so that would make a big difference. Let's do one more group here. All right, I'm still off to the left there, though. Even if it isn't hole on hole, as long as it tightens up a little bit, that'll be okay. This one's definitely got a nicer trigger, though. All right, so other than that one flyer, the last three are all in the same hole. So these are the Orc Air 3 to 9x40s with the Mizaguayo, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they're in my Amazon single piece mount. Very inexpensive, very budget friendly. All right, still not as good as the first one for the other R7, but much better than the first group I shot. Let's run through our our plinkers here, and we'll wrap it up. I thought it'd be a fun little comparison, though. Two very, very nice German air rifles. Schmack. If I had to guess, I would guess that this one's shooting with just a little bit more power. I guess I should probably run them both over a chronograph and see. Still not enough power to get those to spin around, but I was pretty impressed with the two little young fellas that were out here. They both were able to cock both of these R7's and load them up themselves. I thought I was going to have to help them out there, but they got the hang of it real quick and was having a lot of fun with them. I let them shoot this, and then I let them shoot the Pinty bullpup, and they liked that too, but they kept coming back to these. So all right, let's hit that plate. I got the splatter burst, yes. Let's see if we can knock that other one off the bottom. Oh yeah. All right, one more time out to the gong, and then we'll finish it up. So you're going to pay up a little bit for these Virows, but I'm telling you, they'll last and last, and they're just so much fun to shoot. And pating! I have my Viro HW35. That one's a 1970, and it's still not. I'm still looking for some older Viros too, but I just haven't gotten my hands on one. I have a Viro HW52, which is a 22 long rifle. That one was made in 1952. That's a pretty cool gun. But there you go. Beeman R7 says made in West Germany. So this must have been leftover parts from 1989, because the serial number runs and said this one was constructed in 1990. But we know that the Berlin Wall came down in 1989. So a lot of the makers, I think, either got rid of the parts that said West Germany on them or whatever, or just used them all up before 1989 was over, because this is the first gun that I was able to, that says West Germany on it, that I saw that dates past 1989. But anyway, really cool. German pellet guns are awesome, and these two are no exception to that rule. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.